With economic collapse looming, some Cubans say they may be forced to leave the country they love.
Como decimos los cubanos.
This man says it's hard to get to work, it's hard to get food, and it's hard to get internet access.
Cuba is right now a failed nation.
It's been nearly a month since the U.S. shut off the flow of oil to Cuba, blocking shipments from chief suppliers Venezuela and Mexico while threatening tariffs on any country stepping in to fill the void.
The humanitarian situation in Cuba is becoming quite grave and quite serious, and so Canada is stepping up.
The federal government is pledging $8 million towards food for Cuban people, but humanitarian groups are already having trouble getting aid into the country due to the fuel shortage, which Cuba's ambassador to Canada suggested is the United States goal.
The objective of this oil blockade is clear: to create a humanitarian crisis and try to force a regime change.
The U.S. captured Venezuelan dictator Nicolas Maduro last month and is now authorizing American companies to resell Venezuelan oil to Cuba's private sector, while still blocking all other oil shipments to the Cuban government.
We have our big oil companies going in. They're going to be taking out the oil and selling the oil for a lot of money, and Venezuela is going to get a big part of that money.
Good to see you.
Caribbean leaders meeting with U.S. Secretary of State Marco Rubio to discuss American foreign policy in the region are calling for a de-escalation.
We believe there is space, perhaps more space now than in years past, for pragmatic engagement that protects the Cuban people.
That space may be narrow, with the Trump administration showing no signs of deviating from their hardline approach to Cuba, Donna, as the situation on the ground becomes even more dire.
Jillian Piper, thank you.